What's up guys, Greek Freak here, and today on this video I'm going to be going more into depth on what I meant into my last video when I said that the newer players, the ones and dones, aren't really getting anything done, and it's really tainting up the NBA as far as performance whenever we have newer players. Right now, of course, like I stated last time, there are plenty of teams that have been building up, making these new teams, and they're full of nice young talent, but they just yet have broken out. Now, there's plenty of great players out there that are young and the one and dones, and the main problem with this, though, is if you look at right here in this draft class, well, let's look to see what the top scorers were for this year's draft class. Well, right here on points, we have right here one player in the first round that averages 10 points per game, and that person is Buddy Hield. Now, if we go through the entire draft, well, look at that. Two people, Malcolm Brogdon and Buddy Hield. With those players, we don't know directly how is this going to be taken in the standard. Is it good? Is it bad? Well, maybe that's just points, you're probably saying. Maybe other things are fine. Well, let's look at rebounding. Well, let's look. So far, as you can see, the top rebounder is a player from Phoenix called Sali Liberia. Now, as much as I know everybody knows that player, we don't really know him that much, and he's on a team of the Phoenix Suns, which means he gets lots of playing time compared to some of the other players. Now, that is a reason to have other players, but the other players are also on teams that are established. That could be a reason why other teams aren't doing it as good. But if you really think about it, Malcolm Brogdon, who is the top scorer as far as out of the second round, and the second highest rookie, he obviously shows that he is a player from a 4 years game in, and people are really thinking he's going to win Rookie of the Year. If he wins Rookie of the Year, that's really great. But there was a huge controversy of whether Joel Embiid deserves it. And considering that he only played less than half of the season, that has to make you think that's pretty terrible, considering the fact that a player that only played less than half of the season is being thought of as the Rookie of the Year over players that had the entire year to play. Now, I'm not saying directly that one and dones are that everybody should go for 4 years. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is at least 2 years will get you some experience, because lots of players, like you notice as the combine's coming up and the draft is soon to come, the top 5 players projected normally don't try out for these things, and the reason why is so it doesn't affect their draft, which basically means they're trying to trick people into picking them for the top picks so that way they don't look devalued. As much as I want to say that these top 5 players are good, other than Ben Simmons that we haven't seen, we don't know really how this is going to work out. And when you draft as the top picks, you're normally expecting somebody who can really change things around. You can't wait 5 more years for another player to come around, or you're going to end up rebuilding for almost ever. And it's going to be the same teams at the top. Well, guys, I would like to know what your guys' thoughts on the ones and dones, whether they should do it or shouldn't do it. I think it should be 2 years. But if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe to join the Greek army today, and as always, this is Sparta!